today, all of us know that we must work hard to dismantle this crime scene called the country now. Because there's no way we will be able to survive with this. It is impossible. Coming here this morning, I went for a short interview and somebody was asking me something. He said, so when will you take holiday? The holiday? The way this country is today. When will you celebrate this or celebrate that? I said, the way this country is today. And it's impossible. He gave me an example of somebody who went to do this, do that. I said, let me tell you. She didn't even know. I said, let me tell you. Go and read the Titanic. When it was sinking, some people were on upper deck, dancing. They didn't know it was going down till everybody. Because those who are dancing now don't know that the plane is sinking. When it comes, it will consume everybody. Nobody will be safe. Whether you are very rich, whether you own all the houses in Abuja or all the houses in this thing. I've been to places that have better buildings. I've been to Beirut, Afghanistan, where they have lovely buildings, and you see them all destroyed. So when people are now acquiring what they don't need, instead of sacrificing to have peace by having one or two, they think they can have 100. When it starts, you can't carry any. You'll be running with you'll be running, can I be safe? Everybody will end up being in refugee camp. Today in Nigeria, we're not at war. Nigerians are in refugee camp in their own country. Nigerians are refugees in Chad. Nigerians are refugees in Cameroon. And we are not at war. The only reason is that we don't have a government. Who cares for the people? People are being killed daily. Nobody goes to say to them, we're sorry. Nobody visits them. Nobody cares. All you get in Nigeria is that some people are rich so they can afford to celebrate. We're not going to where we're going to do celebration, close street, do this and everything. So please continue to sacrifice. That's all I can beg you. Continue to do what is possible in your only two ways to support. People are being killed every day. Nigerians are dying every day. What we are doing is to use the resources. I visited so many primary health care where there's no toilet, where there's no nothing. All we are doing is to use resources to build, renovate house, renovate the building, build the mansion, do this and everything. That's all we are doing. They make you local government chairman. They make you governor. They make you president. Vice, all you want to do is to renovate a house that doesn't need renovation. So you'll be more comfortable at the expense of other people. It's to go and build conference center in a place where women are dying. And so you saw the reports by the latest report that the worst place to give birth is in Nigeria. People are dying every 7 minutes. Yet, we have all sophisticated buildings, all mansions. And that is what we want to dismantle. So that it will be good for everybody. I'm only thanking you people for your commitment, staying on, and assuring you people that if we work together, We will dismantle them. Go back to your villages and tell them that what we have today, we must gang up to remove this. Because it's not sustainable. It is not sustainable. People will come, as usual, with grammar, telling you story. Please, ask about their background. Ask who they are. If they say they serve anywhere, ask them, how did they do it? What did they do? So that we'll know how we can fit and fix this country and make it work. So I greet up everybody once more. It is not the day of making too much speech. I just thank those who are here, who participated in launching the book. Distinguished Senator, I thank all of you for being around. Maybe one of these days we'll continue our politics. But remember, go back and keep telling people, today we have a system that does not care for you, does not care for anybody. Anybody who tells you that the government today is caring for you, or that all those big men are caring for you, is not true. Otherwise, we have millions who are not in school. Otherwise, we don't have millions who don't know where the next meal will come from. Otherwise, we have, like you've seen in some of the things I've mentioned here, that any country, those in government are richer than those in business, is producing poverty. Because a simple definition of money is that it's the exchange of value. So when people are corrupt and stealing money, they're not giving any value back. So they are producing poverty. So we must use our money to purchase value. That is what we are lacking now. And that is why you have people say to me, oh, you said you're going to regularize or devalue the currency or do this. I say, well, listen, in an organized manner. Because if you remove the illicit money and the criminal money around, you will be able to get the value at the right space. But because everybody is stealing, pursuing the same dollar, nobody knows the rate. If I have stolen 1 million naira and I go to buy dollar, will I think about the rate? No. Because for me, it's still part of the stealing that I have. So give me any exchange. But if I'm going to exchange value, I'll ask, if I buy dollar this, will I be able to turn it around? But we have huge illicit money pursuing the dollar. So the rate is irrelevant. And that is what we want to dismantle so that it will work. They remove fuel subsidy. They say, oh, Peter said, I will remove it. But I said consistently that I first remove the criminality in the subsidy. Because if you remove the criminality, today fuel would have between 500, 600, and dollar have no reason to be above 1,000. And from there, when you start production, it starts coming down. It's a simple thing. It has happened in Angola. It has happened in Angola. It's actually happening in Ghana now. If you follow Ghana, by December, their money was 14 plus something to the dollar. Today it's about 10 something. Because they have now beginning to see a transparent government. That's how exchange is. It's confidence. But when you have illicit money, stolen money, chasing it, it will not work. And that's what we want to dismantle. So I thank all of you for being part of Ike's book. This is not me. I haven't written any book because by the time I write my own, I would have finished all this and start telling people how we go from Abuja to Kafanchan to this. Because all these people are not moving around. We now have a system that is totally unproductive. I was telling somebody in a car, we were driving to Kafanchan. I said, to tell you how, whether this country is producing anything or not, let's mark the number of trailers we pass on the road. Ask Tanko them. We didn't pass any trailer. I said, so, you don't have rail. The trailers are not passing carrying goods. That shows an unproductive country. Because every other country, you see trucks carrying goods. But we didn't meet truck carrying goods. We didn't see rail carrying goods. They built rail. When people say colonial masters, I disagree. The problem is Nigerian masters. Colonial master came here and built rail to Kafanchan for ginger. We destroyed it. He built rail for Kanu, rail to Medugri. Everywhere rail went before was source of agricultural product or manufactured product. We just shut it down. Because we were taking granite from Kanu. So where are those rails? They are not there. Trailers are not there. We are now hungry. And every day, people are begging for food. But we have land. Every day, land all over the place. So I thank all of you for being part of this. Let us continue to sacrifice. There's no shortcut to it. If we use shortcut, we will not get there. It is sacrifice. You've seen it every day. We must continue. At this stage, we are going to look for people all over. From those who will be in House of Assembly, those who will be in House of Representatives, those who will be in this. It is important. That is the thing we didn't do last time. We now want genuine people who want to be in the House. If you want to make money from politics, know that you are part of this problem. So don't tell us that you're going, listen, this time around, we will make sure that we are everywhere. We will vote, the vote will count, and those who think they will not count it, will count them. So, we will make it work. We will make sure. So, we have go back and work hard. We will make it work. Thank you and God bless you.
So guys, P2B have come out to see all these things that used to threaten P2B and Tinubu rather. Because right now, you see that let's all gang up together and remove this corrupt government. That with this government, nothing will work in Nigeria, and that's just the truth about it. With this current government, nothing will work in Nigeria. Because it's almost 2 years in office, and what can we say that this government have done in our lives? Or what can we say that have changed? If not changing it to worse. You came to office, the first thing you did was remove first subsidy. Then today we cannot see the news of the removal of subsidy. You came into office, you changed national anthem, you cannot see the reasons or the impact of the anthem you changed. So everything they've done, you cannot see the positive impact. You cannot see anything it have contributed in our country, Nigeria. And yet tomorrow we are talking about voting the same people. Tinubu have come out to even warn us that this 2027 is his last chance or last time he's going to come out and campaign or contest for this position of being the president of Nigeria. So Nigerians, we have this last shot to make it right. Because tell me why we will not work together and remove a government that have only inflicted pains in Nigerians' life. A country where they don't care about the soldiers that go to war to protect Nigeria, and then tomorrow they expect them to protect Nigeria. In a country where the government are the ones sponsoring bandits, and they will still send the soldiers to go and fight the bandit that they are sponsoring. Because there's a lot of video, a lot of evidences, a lot of proof that these people are the ones sponsoring bandits. Many governors have been exposed to be the ones sponsoring insecurities in their own state. All these things are what P2B have said that he will remove, and they are aware that P2B will remove all of them. That's why they are all against P2B, from the INEC chairman to the judiciary to the policemen to the so all of them. I know that if P2B should eventually come as the leader of Nigeria, that they will all be removed because of how corrupt they've been. So they are all fighting against P2B win that election. So now it's against Nigerians and APC government, because we cannot depend on judiciary or on INEC to deliver a free and fair election. Because of what? They will still want to remain in office and still be looting our money. That's the kind of government where we have, where they don't care about those that are leading, but they care about the office and the next election. P2B have said many countless times, let us talk about next generation, not just next election. But that is not for this government. They are all talking about the next election, planning ahead of the next election. That's why it's as if all the government are defecting to APC, because they want to still remain in office. If P2B eventually win the election, both the CBN chairman, the INEC, judiciary, all of them know that they will be removed, and they will put a worthy person in seat that can help to elevate this country from where we are to a better level. Because right now Nigeria is suffering. Nigeria is suffering as a country. Nothing is working in Nigeria. We are all suffering. Nothing is working. There's no lights, there's no water, there's no good road, there's no transportation, and nothing is working. It's only the government that are busy enriching themselves. We have raw materials. What are they using to do? We cannot know. You don't know. Illegal mining, who are giving the signature. P2B said that you cannot illegally mine coin without the consent of the government. Does that mean that the government are aware of those illegal mining and they're not doing anything about it? So the many things you can just see that P2B have tried its best for Nigerians. So it's left for Nigerians to give their last shot this coming election. This video is not a campaign. I'm just adding my own view on the person I want. I believe that we are in a democratic country where you have the right to vote for anybody you want to vote or support anybody you want to support. Because P2B have given everybody beyond doubt that he has what it takes to elevate Nigeria to a better country or a better level. Let me get your views in the comments section. If you can subscribe to the video, keep on stay tuned, guys.